Alright guys, what is going on? We're back with some more universe mode, and this is coming out a little bit late than I wanted it to, but I think it'll be alright. We got a great show for you today. Our first matchup is going to be Jack Swagger getting ready for his Intercontinental Championship title defense at Battleground, going one-on-one against the Long Island IC Zack Ryder, former Intercontinental Champion himself, but not in our universe mode. In real life, he is never won a championship in universe mode. He's never really proved himself, to be honest. I mean, he comes out here and get a victory over Jack Swagger. He proves himself for sure. Jack Swagger could go down as one of the best wrestlers in our universe mode history. Well, the question is, on Monday night, will he be on SmackDown or will he be on Raw? The Monday universe mode will be the draft. Still working out the kinks on how I'm going to do that, but there will be a draft the following Battleground, which I'm really hyped about. What champions will go where, what wrestlers will go where. The landscape of our universe mode will never be the same again. Jack Swagger, Zack Ryder. It should be a great match. I mean, these two guys always pretty good. Of course, Jack Swagger has had some of the best matches in universe mode history. Zack Ryder, I think he's had a win over on Superstars. Nothing too big, nothing too small. But here he goes. Starting off the match with an Irish whip. Here comes, he gets a drop kick on the Swagger early on. Now look at the stomps repeatedly. Jack Swagger gets up though, gets caught with a punch. Now look at this gut buster. Zack Ryder trying to put himself in that Intercontinental title picture. And I don't blame him. That division is wide open. So is the hardcore division. Look at that reversal from Zack Ryder. Gets out of that move. Goes in for a side slam, side suplex, back suplex, whatever you want to call it. Picks up Zack Ryder. Gets in with a reversal into a shoulder tackle. Now goes in for the kill. Gets a reversal from Zack Ryder. Now look at the stomps again from Zack Ryder. Now, Zack Ryder, if he goes over to Raw, which I don't know if he'll be able to take out any of their champions. Let's see, Kevin Owens and Edge at the moment. I'm sorry, Ryder. You might want to keep yourself on SmackDown. I know Jack Swagger, he's no slouch, and I know Stardust is no slouch. And, of course, Dean Ambrose is no slouch, but I just feel like Kevin Owens and Edge or some big tasks to try to overcome if you're trying to get a title around your waist. Now look at Zack Ryder getting caught with the big boot. What a move from Jack Swagger. Zack Ryder's down, has not gotten up, but here goes Swagger and lift him up right after I say that. Zack Ryder ducks the forearm smash, catches him with a neck breaker. What a move from Zack Ryder. Now he picks Swagger up. Swagger gonna reverse him into an uppercut. And there is Jack Swagger with that suplex. Does not bridge for the pin. Surprisingly, I'm pretty sure I would have bridged for the pin. As now here we go with Swagger picking up Ryder. Let's see what he's going to do here. Going to Irish whip him into the turnbuckle. Oh, gets reversed from Zack Ryder. Reverse from Swagger. Now Ryder. Nope, now Swagger with a reversal. What a combination. Just reversals everywhere. As here, look at Ryder with... Oh, what a power bomb. Ryder, I didn't look like he was going to hit a power bomb. Looking to tell Swagger to get up. What does he got planned for Swagger? Confident is Zack Ryder always. Now he's going to Irish whip Swagger into the turnbuckle. Comes up. And he's going to Irish whip him into the other turnbuckle. No, wait. Swagger with a reversal. There's Ryder with the knees. And he look at Ryder with the diving drop kick. And setting Swagger up for that forearm smash. And oh shit, you know what's coming up next. Going for that broski boot. Woo! 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 Here's the broski boot as we take a quick commercial break. Make sure you go catch out our call universe mode over on FPSG. Link will be in the description. Get your call in our universe mode. And now we are back from that quick break, and Swagger has been dominating. Here, look at this. Full Nelson slam after the broski boots. Zack Ryder really couldn't do nothing. And now look at here, Swagger waiting on Zack Ryder to get up. What is he going to do here? Looks like he's going for that Swagger bomb or gut wrench power bomb, whatever you want to call it. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Jack Swagger wins. Big momentum heading into his match against Ryback, former Intercontinental Champion himself. And is what to be one of the, probably, I mean, if you guys remember, if you were around when I first started this Universe mode, it was Jack Swagger and Ryback that had the best match in Universe mode. And up until now, I think we might have maybe one match to say that could be the best match in Universe mode, but I feel like Swagger and Ryback tore it up, and now they get a chance again to tear it up, but this time for that Intercontinental Championship. I don't think we could go wrong with any other type of match. And I mean, Ryback has had to fight his way up in many of cases. He lost the Intercontinental Championship to Neville. Jack Swagger beat Neville for it, and now ever since then, Ryback's really just had to fight and claw his way back up. He's beaten Finn Balor twice. He's beaten Samoa Joe. He's beaten Neville, obviously, you know, for a different match. He's beaten Tyler Breeze. The dude has fought and clawed his way back up, and now he gets another opportunity. Now we go to our next matchup. Mark Henry. Nothing really to say about Mark Henry so far in Universe mode, but his opponent is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. His match versus Dean Ambrose will be this Sunday, Universe mode, next Sunday when I recorded, but versus Dean Ambrose for that World Heavyweight Championship. And you could say the same thing for Batista, but I mean, Batista had a crazy match last episode of SmackDown we did after that quick break, y'all remember. CM Punk showed up, challenged Batista to a match. Batista's already #1 contender. When he had that, and CM Punk said, "You beat me, you will be the #1 contender," and CM Punk wins, CM Punk would have been #1 contender. And Batista ends up winning that match in what was an epic matchup for sure. But now Batista's got Mark Henry to kind of get freshened up for his match against Dean Ambrose. And look at this DDT from Batista as planting Mark Henry on his head. And I don't know what moves Batista's going to be able to do to Mark Henry. It's easy just to do the DDTs. Like I said again, there's another one. And I think that might be Batista's strategy, because Mark Henry's huge and he needs to save his power and his everything, his energy, for his match versus Dean Ambrose. So if he has to hit Mark Henry with DDT after DDT, let him. That's going to cause Mark Henry to bleed for sure, and it's going to cause Mark Henry to get wear down a lot easier than what you might think. But now look at this. Mark Henry takes him down with the snapmare, goes in for the headlock. Batista needs to try to get out of this one as Mark Henry's squeezing the life out of Batista here. Now here we go. Batista's making his way back up to his feet. There's an elbow. There's another elbow. Batista has separated himself from Mark Henry. There's a punch. No, Mark Henry with a reversal punch to the face of Batista. But there's a reversal from Batista with a jawbreaker. There's an STO taking the big man down. Picks back up Mark Henry. He's going to Irish whip him into the turnbuckle. Mark Henry face first into the turnbuckle. Now look at this shoulder. First goes Mark Henry to the steel post. Holy crap. And I don't know what Batista was doing there, but there's the leg to the face of Mark Henry in the corner. Oh, look at this spine buster. This match could be over. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and Mark Henry kicks out barely. Batista telling the ref how to count. I don't think it mattered. I think Mark Henry got up just at the 3 count, so Mark Henry's still in this matchup. There's another DDT from Batista, like I said. Keep doing the DDTs. Wear the big man out. As now he picks up Mark Henry. Goes again for the 4th DDT. And like I said, Mark Henry's busted wide open. And this match could be over. Now here's Batista trying to pick up Mark Henry. Mark Henry with a reversal into a freaking massive clothesline. And now he picks Batista up to continue the damage. There's a punch to the face. There's a chop. And now he scoops him up. There's the slam. Down, and there goes the vintage headbutt from Mark Henry. We've seen that a lot from Mark Henry so far in Universe mode. Now he goes in for the pin. 1, not really Mark Henry. Mark Henry showing confidence. Picks Batista up, slams him right back down to the mat, breaks the count. There's another headbutt. Batista getting the headbutts from Mark Henry here. Look at the splash from Mark Henry. Here's the pin. 1, 2. No, Batista kicks out. Almost 3. Batista could have lost, but he's back in this matchup. There's a punch from Mark Henry, and there's Batista with a reversal. Irish whips him into the turnbuckles. There's a spear in the corner. Now picks him up for the alley-oop bomb, and does not go for the pin that time. He probably could have finished it there, but instead he picks Mark Henry back up, and look at that. Reversal from Mark Henry, but then a reversal from Batista. They both missed a move there, miscommunication for sure. As Mark Henry gets reversed from Batista, lands a punch right to the face. And oh my, Mark Henry again catching a leg, takes him down though with a trip. Goes in for the single leg Boston Crab. Batista's close to the ropes. Can he crawl his way over? Mark Henry not letting the hold up anytime soon. Well, I'm gonna say that he does. Wow, curse to the commentator. But Batista makes his way back up to his feet. There's a reversal. Punches Mark Henry right in the face. And there's Mark Henry with a punch to Batista's face. Even so far, there's a snapmare into a headlock. And is squeezing on Batista. Batista trying to get his way up. And Mark Henry still with the headlock. Now it looks like Batista trying to fight his way back up. He's up to one knee. Up to both feet now. There's the elbows. There's another elbow. The separation is good for Batista now. But Mark Henry still needs to tag an Irish whip him into the turnbuckle. And there's a big boot. How in the hell did Mark Henry get his big-ass tree trunk of a leg up to Batista's face there? But there's a head crank. As we see some technical wrestling here from Mark Henry. And there's a stomp. This is your main event if you guys were wondering. After this, we will be seeing the full match card for SmackDown side of things at Battleground. Look at this. Look at the clothesline. What a move from Batista. What a main event. As here we see Batista. I don't know, he's kind of stalking Mark Henry there. He picks Mark Henry up. Goes in for the Batista bomb. Had to hit the little pause there. Batista not able to get up as he is not near Mark Henry for the pin. He's trying to crawl his way over. This man just taking a toll on both of them. Batista just lays his arm over Mark Henry. Here's a count. 1, 2, 3. Batista is your winner. Major momentum heading into Battleground. As now we're going to go take a look at the full match card. Well, not a full match card. Just this match card for SmackDown side of things at Battleground. But before the pay-per-view Battleground, you will see the full match card. We'll go ahead and go over everything. And, yeah. Batista's your winner. Great matchup for sure. Pretty sure I thought Mark Henry was going to win that match a couple of times. Batista, though, pulling out the victory. And that is what he's going to need to do to get that world title. He said his path back to fame, back to the world title, starts with Dean Ambrose at Battleground. I mean, if he doesn't win that, he can have a chance to move over to Raw in the draft. Have his chance at Edge or Seth Rollins. Whoever wins the WWE Championship match at Battleground. But now it's time to get ready to take a look at the SmackDown card for Battleground, which is basically just their matches that they have on the card. As first, we're going to have the Intercontinental Championship. Jack Swagger going one-on-one versus Ryback. One of the matches that could go down as the best matchup of the night, but we have to wait to see what's going to happen. Now we take a look at the Hardcore Championship. Cesaro getting his chance versus Stardust. Stardust has beaten everybody who's come up against him. He says that Hardcore Championship's not going anywhere anytime soon if Stardust got anything to say with it. Now, our World Heavyweight Championship match, Batista's path back to fame. Dean Ambrose trying to stop Batista's momentum, and that is going to be it for me. Thank you for watching. Get ready for Battleground. Like, subscribe, and comment. I am out.